Hey dads, so my wife picked up a variety pack of Brooklyn Biltong for us. Do you guys even know what Biltong is? Some of you guys do, because I've done a video on it in the past, but we were having a problem. And that problem is that we were eating a lot of beef jerky. But whenever we go to the store, the beef jerky that we'd find would always have like extra sugar added to it, extra sweeteners, all kind of extra stuff in there that we just didn't want. If you guys don't know, we follow more of a carnivore or animal-based type of diet. And so we heard about Biltong, and we were like, okay, this sounds interesting. It seems like it might be better than beef jerky for us. So we got one that we saw at Costco called Steerv, I think it was, something like that. I did a video on it. I'll put it at the end of the video if you guys want to check that out. But my wife found this, and it's like different flavors of Biltong. So Biltong is basically just beef that's air dried, and they use vinegar to make it. And so the ingredients on it are super simple. Like this is the Steakhouse one right here. It's just grass-fed beef, apple cider vinegar, salt, garlic powder, and rosemary. 5 simple ingredients. I can read them all. I love it. So what I want to do with you guys today is do a taste test of all of the different flavors of Brooklyn Biltong here. So I figured that we should probably start with their original flavor right here. So let's go ahead and rip this bad boy on open just like that. So this one has apple cider vinegar, the beef, the salt, the coriander, allspice, black pepper, and rosemary. So in my previous video, I mentioned this. When we go to Costco, you can get these packages of meat, and they're already sliced. It's made for like a coucherie board, however you say, a charcuterie board. There's a particular type of, like a salami that's on there. Let me know if y'all know what I'm talking about. The salami has like this pepper ring around the rim of it. And so the salt and the black pepper and the white pepper and all that stuff, I'm tasting that like really strong, and it's cured in that vinegar. It's very meaty. And so it reminds me of that it's just air dried as opposed to something that's not dried and kept in the refrigerator. That tastes very, very similar to that. Oh, and I gotta mention this comment from Oh No, It's Jim. He says, thanks for describing what it tastes like. I've been through a few videos now and no one described it as you. Thank you. You're welcome. Hopefully that kind of helps everyone else know what Biltong tastes like, because it's such a unique food to South Africa and not so much here in the States. And I was watching a video about Brooklyn Biltong, and other people were describing it as like a mix between beef jerky and prosciutto, which is I think what I was trying to explain earlier. And taking a sniff of that, it's very much bringing back those vibes. So this is what we have right here with the original Biltong from Brooklyn Biltong. Let's give it a bite. That is so, oh my goodness. That flavor just like pops on through. I did a video about Zapp's potato chips. I don't know if y'all watched it, but in that video, I mentioned that my favorite type of chip is like a sea salt and vinegar type of chip. Since this is made with vinegar and it's got a lot of good salty flavor to it, that hits the spot right there for me. Except you don't have all of the carbs and whatnot from the chip. That is so good. Made in North Carolina. Interesting. So, from what I understand, the guy, I think his name's Ben, who created this, he's from South Africa. Biltong was originally made in South Africa. It's where it came from. That's one of the reasons why the people who started this company, they wanted to bring it to the United States because they were from South Africa. In fact, one of you guys left a comment. Cayman Last said, Biltong is often used to soothe teething. Butcher shops in South Africa each have their own recipe. It is sold in large pieces, and parents cut a stick so the baby can hold it and chew it to help with teething discomfort. After relocating to the United States, I also started making my own from my grandpa's recipe. So, this is dad reviews. I've had a few kids, and teething is never fun. So I'd be curious if any of you guys have ever tried this before too, where you take a piece of Biltong and you try and let them chew on that. And I think this one could possibly be the best one for that. This is their naked version. So it's literally just grass-fed beef, apple cider vinegar, and salt. So let me go ahead and take a taste of this, and we're gonna see if this would be good one for teething. All right, let's see, smelling it. Yeah, there's not like a lot of spice or anything like that, so I think the kids should be able to handle it. Let me get a good sized piece here. There we go. That's something that I think a child could possibly handle right there. Let's give it a bite. Not only is the child helping with teething, but since they're just eating good protein for them, it's going to help them with growth and just being healthy. Yeah, this is great. It's very simple. It's mild. It doesn't have a huge salt or flavor profile to it. It's literally just a beef. Long time ago too, we tried these teething biscuit things. Those things were horrible. Whenever we first gave these to our son, he took it, he gnawed on it, he looked at it, and he chunked it into the grass. It was actually kind of funny. So I'd be curious if any of you guys have ever tried that before. That was amazing. All right, so next we have 3 more left. These are kind of like their super flavored ones. So we have Steakhouse, which sounds super good. Lemon pepper, I love me some lemon. And then we have the Peri Peri chili, which I'm a little afraid of this one because I'm not a huge fan of heat. But I am a good old Louisiana boy here, so we can handle a little bit of the heat. So I'm kind of curious. We're going to save that one for last right there. But let's try the Steakhouse one next. I had me a good ribeye steak the other day. Oh, it's my favorite cut. Let's see what we got here. So this one has grass-fed beef, apple cider vinegar, salt, garlic powder, and rosemary. Oh man, that smells good, but wait a minute. This one has coriander and black pepper in it. Okay, that's the difference. So let's see what we got here. Give me a nice good chunk that I can chew on right there. There we go. Let's take a bite. I like the original one better. It had a little bit more pop and flavor to it. But if you're looking for like steak, like you just want to have the flavor of steak in your mouth, that's what this one is right here. Honestly, you could probably use this one as a teether if you think your child would like a little bit more flavor as opposed to the naked one. Yeah, that's good. I like it. I don't think it's going to be my favorite. All right, let's try this one right here. The lemon pepper Brooklyn Biltong. So this one, let's see, you got all the same stuff in there. This one has onion powder, black pepper, lemon juice, and rosemary. So I think this one might be my favorite one. We're gonna see. Have you guys ever had Biltong before? Let me know that down in the comments below. I'm curious to find new brands. So if you had a specific brand, let me know. It's got a citrusy smell to it, which is what I was expecting. All of a sudden, like this lemon flavor just popped in my mouth. I think it was whenever the Biltong kind of grazed over the middle of my tongue.
I don't know, but I found these results on search.
Shut up, Google. Okay, so this one might not be my favorite. We're going to try this one first. But I did want to say, it says Brooklyn Biltong was founded by Ben Van Den Heaver, who grew up watching his grandfather make biltong in a South African butchery. When he moved to New York City, he decided to carry on the family tradition and created the Brooklyn-inspired biltong that you're eating today. That's super cool. I like that. All right, this one I'm a little scared of. Peri Peri chili. Let's see if this is gonna be super spicy or not, and then we'll go through and pick out which one I thought was the best. Okay, it took a good sniff, but then I finally got a little bit of pepper in there. Let's see what we got. This is what it looks like right there. See all the flavoring on there and whatnot. Let's see, this one's got grass-fed, all the usual stuff, cayenne pepper, black pepper, rosemary, and coriander. Here we go. Okay, so it's not as spicy as I expected it to be. It does have a little bit of heat to it, but nothing like burning my esophagus or anything like that. So I was pleasantly surprised by that one. Also, Wes Mantooth left this comment saying, thanks for holding up the label on the camera. This was on that Sturv previous video. He says, I'm on a new weightlifting regime and I'm trying to increase my protein intake. This product looks like it could be a good supplement. I'll have to do a little more research. First of all, Wes, have you done any more research. I'd be curious to know if you've tested this out yet. And also, you asked me if I exercise. I don't like exercise, like with weights and all that type of stuff. We go for a lot of hikes, so I get a lot of hiking in. But also, I've got a drum set over there that I play almost every single day. And because I play like hardcore heavy metal type stuff, I get like a good sweat going. So that is what I consider my workout. I'm gonna say my favorite one is their original one right there. It had the biggest burst of flavor. I believe it's because of that allspice right there. But if you guys want to see my original video of that stir biltong, I'm going to put that right there on the screen. And those Zapp's potato chips that I talked about, I'm going to put that right there on the screen. You guys go and click one of those videos. I'm going to see you on those videos. If y'all want to check this out, I'm going to link it up below for you guys. And I'll put a thing right here for you. Thank y'all for watching, and Dad out.